number you have dialed.
Hello?
Well, what's up, YouTube guys? It's Christmas break. And we like to made it all the way to Christmas break without any kind of shutdown. But the superintendent decided it would be best that we go ahead and shut down a week early and give people, a little bit more time maybe, because we've had a pretty good outbreak here in our community, in our state. And there's a lot of people that's sick, and mostly it's because we're short-handed that we're having to shut down the way we are because of staff. It's not the kids getting sick, it's the staff that's getting sick. Luckily, I have not got sick yet. I hope y'all have played as fair well. But today's video, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm on lunch break and I'm heating up my Hormel chili. You like Hormel chili? I do. It's good weather for Hormel chili. Nice and cool weather. Anyway, today's video is going to be something that we normally haven't had to deal with, and that is plexiglass on the desk in the classroom, and having to deal with how to clean that. And they told us that there were certain chemicals we couldn't use because it would break it down and different things. I thought, there's something we haven't had to deal with before. So check out this little clip, short, sweet today, of how I personally, you do it the way you want to. I don't know how to do everything, but this is how I am doing my plexiglass in my classroom. Plexiglass. And there's a lot of it. And I don't know this. I haven't researched it because it's not that big an issue to me on what you clean plexiglass with. But, we've been told if you clean it with Windex or something like that, that it's going to break it down and it's going to yellow the plexiglass, because we have kids that's breaking it pretty much too. But all the smears and stuff that comes on it, this is basically the easiest way that I have found to clean it. You can take it apart and clean it, or you can, I've cleaned it with a squeegee by taking it apart, seeing how that works, and that works pretty good. But then you got to handle it, put it all back together. But here's one thing that I know for sure is that I'm not going to take a lot of pain with trying to get every little smudge, every little mark, every little swipe that may be left on it that you can see, smear marks or whatever. I'm going to use my basic Mr. Jeff mix. It's not my original mix, but it's what I like to use, and that is Dawn dish soap and water in a spray bottle, and just good old brown paper towels on this method, because I want as little as possible of chemical water running and trying to chase and clean up. Let me flip this around right here. This is the basic setup that we have in our classrooms. We have poo noodles on the bottom. You can use pipe insulation. But the purpose of the bottom one is to kind of keep the noodles from falling through the bottom of the around the desk and through the cracks. We have put zip ties on the desk to try to hold them together, but that doesn't always work real well either, because the desk wiggles still and the plexiglass falls. So I'm not going to take all this apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this glass and this glass at the same time to keep from splatter in this corner. Okay. And I like to use just a roll of paper towels. Like I get out of my bathroom a bit left, I just kind of like to fold them up. And I'm just going to give her a wipe here. And that Dawn dish soap does kind of leave kind of soapy, but I kind of rotate my towel. Doing this one-handed is awesome. I sure need my other camera. I'm always forgetting my other camera. So let's keep going over till it's dry. There's not no real easy way to do this, I don't guess. If you guys have a better method, a faster, easier method, you share that in the comments below. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move over to my other side and repeat the method. It's really hard to see all the smudges stuff on here. Getting a lot of reflection in here for sure, but these plexiglasses do have a lot of smears or smudges on them. So this one has been cleaned. I wish the camera would show up how the difference is between a clean one and a dirty one, but it just really doesn't look like it's going to show that up. This one over here has not been cleaned. And you might can see some smears. It's just a reflection. It's really bad. I've even tried cutting the lights off for it to show up, but it just doesn't show up. But I would just say if you're doing these, don't stress over it, you know, as if you don't get everything off, because it would wear you out. I mean, that's a lot to do when you do each corner. But this worked pretty good. This looks really, really acceptable and good. So that's about the best thing I can tell you that I would probably use. It's what I'm using anyway, is just mix up a little Dawn dish soap and water and some good old brown paper towels. I've never had this happen, but I did see something on the plexiglass, and you always wear gloves when you're doing anything. Okay, it's just important. It's a safety thing. But if you run across a dried booger on your plexiglass, it could cause personal injury. A pointed dry booger could cut your glove. It could cut your finger. You could possibly bleed to death. I'm just kidding. Well, not really. There are dried boogers on plexiglass and everything else, but it's just a thought. I've never actually cut my finger on a dried booger, but it could cause some personal injury. Anyway, my lunch was great. Chili, cheese sticks, just good stuff. Just good stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of about to lose it. Anyway, guys, if you're not going virtual, if you're working, whatever you're doing, you're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to clean some stuff up that you just cleaned 5 minutes ago. If you're virtual, I don't know how that works for you, but the week was virtual. We just came right on into work, and we just kept right on working and getting things done. But in 5 minutes, you're going to have to clean something if somebody's in this building. That's for sure. So get out there and go clean some dried boogers on some plexiglass. See ya.